Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. Okay, welcome to a session of Penang Eduflix. I am Izzaty Binti Ishak, an English teacher from Maahad al Mashoor Islami Pinang. So today I am standing here to teach you on how to tackle SPM Paper 2 guided writing. So let us start. So how to write an effective guided writing essay? So worry not, because now I have prepared a formula for you to write your guided writing essay. And the formula is named as I stands for introduction, A stands for answer, where you have to answer all the notes given in the guided writing essay, and C stands for the conclusion. Before I move on, I would like to highlight that I will explain further on each formula in 3 different sessions. So the first session, let us move on with the question here. Are you still struggling to write your introductory paragraph? So this is the question that I would ask you, all the students out there. Okay, usually my students would ask me questions like, teacher, how do I start my essay? Teacher, what to write in the introductory paragraph of my essay? I don't have any idea. So don't worry, I have prepared you a formula, okay, for you to write your introductory paragraph, or we can call it as the hook, okay, as an attention grabber of your essay. I would suggest you, in the introductory paragraph, you should have a sentence of a general statement with the word important in it, plus 3 questions. So how can we achieve this? Alright, we can actually write the general statement from the topic of the question, of the guided writing essay question. And the questions can be formed from the notes given in the guided writing essay. Let us see a sample of it. Alright, so let us read the question together. Your class has been discussing about spending quality time with family. Your teacher has asked you to write an essay about how you would spend time with your family. In your essay, you should write about the activities you would do together, reasons for spending time together, and how to encourage teenagers to spend more time with family. So, where is the topic of this question? So apparently, spending quality time with family would be the topic of this question. So you can write your introductory paragraph easily when you want to write the general statement with the word important in it. Whereas the 3 red ticks here are the notes where you can transform them into questions, and then you will have your introductory paragraph ready, right? Okay, let us move on. So, I have prepared you a sample of answer for your introductory paragraph. So, remember the formula. In your introductory paragraph, you should have a sentence of a general statement where there is a word important in it, and you have to talk about the topic as well. So, it is important for us to spend quality time with family. So the red color here, I have the word important. Very sorry. Okay, I have to click it here first. Okay. Right, it is important for us to spend quality time with family. So the word important is here, and the topic is here. So you have your general statement. 1 sentence should be enough. So now, all the notes here, I have transformed them into 3 questions. What are the activities I would do together with my family? What are the reasons for spending time together? What are the ways to encourage teenagers to spend time with family? Let us ponder on this. Voila, you get your introductory paragraph ready. Right? So I think that is all for this session. So I hope you find this session where I have focused on how to write your introductory paragraph. Okay, I hope you will find this beneficial, and I'll see you again in the next session. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good day. Welcome back to another session of How to Tackle Your SPM Paper 2 Guided Writing with me, Teacher Izzaty, Binti, Ishak. Right, are you still struggling to write your body paragraphs? Worry not, because I have prepared you a content formula for you to write your body paragraphs effectively. So A stands for answer, whereby you have to answer all the notes given in the guided writing task. Remember our formula, IAC. I stands for introduction that I have explained earlier, and now it's A, stands for answer. So what should you do? You have to answer the notes given, you have to elaborate, and you have to give an example. So let me further explain on this. Alright, to write your answer, it only revolves around 5 wives and 1 husband. I know some of you are aware of this formula, I guess, in order for you to give elaboration and example in your essay. So to write your elaboration, you should ask yourself questions like how or why. And in order for you to give example, you can ask yourself questions like where, when, who, or what. Alright, let us move on. Okay, sorry, I have to close this first. Alright, so remember the question that I have showed you earlier. So this is the note 1, where you should have written this in your paragraph 2. So the note is the activities you would do together. So I have prepared a sample of body paragraph for you to write for your guided writing essay. Firstly, I would spend my time going for a holiday with my family. This is because my family enjoys admiring interesting attractions like Taming Sari Tower and A Famosa in Malacca. Besides, we would watch a movie together because we are movie enthusiasts. For example, we would go to the cinema every weekend. So let us analyze the sample of answer that I have written for you. So going for a holiday with your family would be the first activity that I would do with my family. So we have it here. Right? This would be my first activity. This is because my family enjoys admiring interesting attraction, and this would be my elaboration. So I will just write EL for elaboration. Okay, like Taming Sari Tower and A Famosa in Malacca. And I will just write EX, okay, in which these are the examples that I have given for my first activity there. Remember, the question asks you to give the activity, so you have to write more than one activity to answer this question. So my second activity would be we would watch a movie together. So this would be my second activity because we are movie enthusiasts, and this would be my elaboration to support my answer. Followed by an example, which is we would go to the cinema every weekend. So this would be the example. Right, let us move on. So this will be the interesting part of our analysis of answer. Okay, I will help you to identify the connectors and the cohesive devices that I have used in my body paragraph, my first body paragraph. Right, so firstly will fall under cohesive device. Okay, I have to open this. Okay, firstly would be the first cohesive device that we have identified here. So firstly, right, going for a holiday with my family, this is because would be the connector that we have identified. Next, the word like to show example will be another connector. How about besides? Beside would be the cohesive device. And apparently, for example, will be our next cohesive device. Hence, it is important for you to use a lot of connectors and a variety of cohesive devices in order for you to get marks for your organization skill. Alright, let us move on. Okay, now we will move on to note 2, and the question is reasons for spending time together. So I have prepared you again the answer for note 2. In my opinion, one of the reasons for spending time together is family members can offer us moral support and love. For instance, we can share our problems to our parents while having a small talk with them at living hall. Moreover, we can strengthen our relationship with other family members, such as learning about our siblings' interests and dislikes while going shopping together. So let us analyze this answer together. Alright, so my first reason would be spending time together is family members can offer us moral support and love. This would be my first reason why I would spend my time together with my family. And since the question itself is a reason, so I don't need to give a reason or elaboration anymore. So I will just directly write an example to it. For instance, apparently this is an example. So my example would be we can share our problems to our parents while having a small talk with them at living hall. So this would be my example. My next reason for spending time together with my family would be we can strengthen our relationship with other family members. So this would be my another reason, such as learning about our siblings' interests and dislikes while going shopping together. Apparently, this would be my next example. Hence, you will have your note 2 answer ready. Alright, let us move on. So we have another interesting activity for us to identify where are the connectors or cohesive devices that I have used in my body paragraph here. Alright, so where are my connectors? So my first connector would be N here. Sorry. Alright, my first connector would be the word and here. So and, okay, where else? So we have words like, I think that it's all. Okay, how about cohesive devices? Okay, for instance, okay, would be my cohesive device. And moreover, so I have moreover as another cohesive device. And word like such as that I have used. And these are all the cohesive devices that I have used in my guided writing essay. For your information, the word in my opinion here, it's not a connector or cohesive device. This is just a way for you to express your opinion. Alright. Let us move on. Okay, now let us move on to note 3. And the question is how to encourage teenagers to spend more time with family. So I have prepared you an answer to answer note 3 here. Lastly, I believe that school plays a significant role in encouraging teenagers to spend more time with family, since teenagers spend most of their time at school. For instance, school can organize open day and prepare many family activities like jigsaw puzzle and singing competitions. So let us analyze my first answer here to the note 3, how to encourage teenagers to spend more time with family. So my answer would be this, which is school plays a significant role in encouraging teenagers to spend more time with family. Right, this would be my answer. Since teenagers spend most of their time at school, and this would be my elaboration. The green color coded sentence would be my elaboration. And lastly would be my example because of the word for instance. So I'll just write EX here. If you want to stop or end your body paragraph here, it will be just fine. But I would just want to add one more way on how we can encourage teenagers to spend more time with family. So an additional information would be, furthermore, parents should control their children's gadget usage. This would be my second answer, so that they can socialize more with their family. And this would be my elaboration. And finally, I support my answer with an example, which is like watching television or dining out together. Alright, so we have answered note 3 here. Let us move on to identify all the connectors and cohesive devices that I have used in my last note here. So, lastly would be the cohesive devices, followed by for instance, right? Alright, so lastly would be my first cohesive device, followed by for instance. What else? So I have furthermore here. Furthermore. As well as the word like, to show an example. Okay, that would be my another cohesive device. So let us check the connectors. So where are the connectors? So we have the word since here. Since would be the first connector. And then we have and. Okay, and would be the next connector. And we also have and here. And yes, the word show. Okay, the word so here. So these are all the connectors and cohesive devices that we have identified in note 3. Again, I would encourage you to use a lot of connectors and a variety of cohesive devices so that you can be awarded full mark, for your organization marks. Alright, so I think that is all for our today's session, in which I have explained to you on how to write your body paragraph based on the formula I, A, and C. So all the best, and I hope it will be helpful for you to write your guided writing essay. See you soon. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day. Welcome back to the last session of how to tackle our SPM Paper 2 guided writing with me, Teacher Izzaty, Binti Ishak. So I have the same question for you. Are you still struggling to write your concluding paragraph? Worry not, because again, I have another formula for you to answer or to write your concluding paragraph, in which it will be the final paragraph of your guided writing essay, paragraph 5. In order to write your concluding paragraph, there is a formula that I have prepared, in which I would suggest you to write a recommendation to the government plus a hope or wish as an individual. Alright, let us move on. So, come back to this question that I have explained earlier. So, we have finished answering the I and the A, and now is the C, is the conclusion. So, I have prepared a conclusion for you. To recapitulate, I would recommend the government to carry out online campaign on the importance of family quality time through social media. It is hoped teenagers would spend more time with their loved ones in order to build a happy family. So, in this concluding paragraph, I have written a recommendation to the government. So, it will be here. And finally, I have shown my hope or wish as an individual in the last part of the paragraph. It is hope, or you can just write, I hope. I hope teenagers would spend more time with their loved ones in order to build a happy family. Easy, isn't it? And then you have the whole guided writing ready. All right. So I think that it's all for today. And I would like to thank you for your cooperation, for listening to me for these 3 sections that I have explained on how to answer SPM guided writing, starting from the introductory paragraph, the body paragraphs, as well as the concluding paragraph. Remember, I have a lot of formula that I have prepared for you. Please make use all of this formula. I'll see you again next time. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.